Fan stream. I'm Richard at Richard on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Joe at JWonder on the MakeCode forum.
And we are working on our whittling game today. Now, if you hadn't seen this before, we made a game about whittling things. It's called Whittlin' Pro 2022.
Mm-hmm.
And before the stream started, we were making some changes. So we swapped the color palette out. You can see now we have this like wood color palette, which is based off, I give credit, user RHL Studios on Reddit made this awesome wood grain texture tutorial, which I have been looking at because I'm thinking today we might do some like procedurally generated wood grain to make the thing look more interesting. And they have some, it's a really good tutorial. It has a lot of, good examples of nice looking wood grain in pixel art. So we're going to base our procedural generation off of this a little bit. And Joey and I both liked their palette, so we took the palette and made that our palette in Arcade.
Yeah, we said we were going to do that on stream, but it was tedious to copy them over because we didn't have the hex code. We had to
Yeah, so I did it right now. And we might add some more colors to this palette later, but for now, this is it. So you can see it on here. Whenever I make a custom palette, I white out all of the colors I'm not using because you can't be tinted. You have to stick to the palette.
Yeah.
So that's why that's there. But now our game doesn't really work because we were using a bunch of colors before that don't work anymore. So let's go ahead and fix that. Okay, so we're doing set background color. We want to set our background color to be, I think, this one. And we're going to also, let's see, we have a start whittling function, if I remember correctly. Yeah, right here. And we are filling it with, we're going to fill it with this brown. There we go. Okay, so now that we've got our thing working again, we can kind of show off the way this game works. So the idea is you carve things using the accelerometer. And at the end, once you've carved all of the arms and legs and, oh, yeah, I messed that one up. And the head, okay, all right, come on. And the head and everything, okay, I'm sorry. You have to be decisive. There we go.
You need to interpolate between the pixels too, or is that
already doing it?
I thought there were some line skips.
That was when I lifted the button. Oh,
you lifted the pin explicitly. Okay. Not the pin, the X-Acto knife.
I don't think you whittle with an X-Acto knife. All right, look at my beautiful creation. This one didn't turn out as bad as I thought it would. Wow, you could go pro. Beautiful. All right, so we want to make it so that these pieces look like wood. So we're going to make some wood grain on these images and also on our marble thing. So I think what we're going to do to start is we're just going to go to our start whittling function. And instead of just making a square, we're going to go ahead and put a wood grain on this square. And when we end up carving the pieces later, we're going to copy the pixels from this original image so that we have the same wood grain on, whatever you carved out.
Yeah.
So to get started, let's go ahead and I guess we'll put it in its own function just for cleanliness. Make wood block.
I mean, we should just make this an extension.
No, we can't.
Not just wood, but if we had a couple patterns, that'd be pretty cool, like a texture extension.
Maybe. Okay, so we're gonna put this into a function. Right now, we're just filling it with this color. And we're just gonna do a simple version of the wood grain, but looking at how they did it, it's basically just kind of a wandering line. They are very intentional with where they're using these colors to do an anti-aliasing effect. We're going to be less intentional and see if we can kind of mimic the result. But the basic idea here is we are choosing a starting point, and then we are going from left to right, and we're going to wander up and down a little bit, and we're going to change the color as we go. And ideally, we want to make it so that we actually follow the same curve for all of our lines, just off by a little bit. That's going to be the tricky part. We're going to figure that out.
Yeah, for a given piece of wood. Yeah.
What?
For a given piece of wood, the same
Yes.
same-ish curve. Yeah.
So you see how they all kind of come up here. They're all different, but they all come up because that's how wood grain works, right? Like it all follows the same
Like the
kind of path.
layers.
Yeah. So let's get started. We're going to use a for loop for this. And I think we're going to do, let's make a new variable for this. We'll call this row. And these are going to be the rows of our wood grain. We're going to also set a x. Well, we're going to do a loop where we loop over the width, basically. So we're going to put this right here. We'll make this one x. And we're going to go over the width of our marble. I should rename this thing marble. I called it marble because originally this was going to be like a sculpting game, but now it's a whittling game.
Yeah, I was resisting saying that.
Wood block. Oh no. Oh no, I did new variable, not rename variable. Oh no.
Wood block's the name of a restaurant right now.
What's the name of an instrument? Wood block 2.
It is the name of an instrument?
Instrument, yeah. It's basically what it sounds like.
Like a bad drum?
No, it makes a very, you would recognize the sound. You probably played one in music class in elementary school.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those instruments where you can't really go wrong with it because you just have to hit it with a mallet, and there's only one note, you know. All right. Though sometimes they have these combo ones that have like 5 wood blocks, you know.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. And it's
Anyway.
like varying widths to make it different tones. Yeah.
Yeah, but not like a xylophone. Hi, QE Phoenix. Okay, so we're going to make a variable which is going to be called y offset. And we're going to set our y offset to be 0 for each of our rows. And now we are going to set a pixel on our image for each of these x's. So let's go ahead and get the image of our sprite. Make this wood block. And we're just going to use the x for the x coordinate. And then here we're going to be doing row times something plus our y offset, which right now is just always 0. But row times maybe I should make a variable for that. No, I'm just going to put in a value that seems okay. 5.
It's a good number.
And we'll go to y offset right here, and we're going to set it to be this purplish color. And oh right, not wood block. We want this to be wood block 2 because I accidentally made a variable called wood block. Let's kill that variable right now. Delete. Rename. Wood block. Done. All right, so we should have some stripes. There we go, stripes. Looking good so far. All right. So what we want to do now is we want to change our y offset over time. So we can just do like if, we'll make this a 10% chance. Then we're going to do an if 50% chance. And we're going to, whoops, we want to do this inside the x right here. Then we will change our y offset by -1 or 1.
We did a seeded random here. Would it be helpful for keeping them consistent? Like if we took the same seed and then just every once in a while skipped a
I don't know. This doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. We need to fix it, but
yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Usable.
Yeah. You know what we could do? We could make an array of y offsets. and then just randomly deviate from it.
Okay. Just by like 1 or 2.
Yeah. That's one idea. Okay, let's change this to 10 rows so that we're covering the whole thing. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it looks woodish for sure. All right. So let's go ahead and go to our let's try this y offsets array idea. So we're going to make y offsets array. Seeded random would be another way to do this, I guess, but I think that's going to end up being more complicated code-wise.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I think this one should be just as good, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to copy this for loop and yep, take this y offset stuff, and then we're just going to add it to the end of this array. So let's do, why can't I find this? Here we go, add value to end. We're going to do our y offset array, and we're going to add the value y offset to the end. Now over here, we are going to, instead of doing this random stuff, we're just going to set our y offset to and do the get value at on our y offset array, set this to x. So these should now all be the same. Let's see. That's a pretty boring one. Also a pretty boring one. That one's nice. I like this one. Yeah, okay. I guess we could maybe make it a little bit more random. Some of these are really good. Just some of them are very boring. It's possible that these are good enough, and when we add the randomness to all the individual rows, it'll end up looking better. You know?
I think that I would believe that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy enough to just change this with a few percentages anytime. So I would add the randomness first, and then we can adjust.
Okay, so let's just copy our randomness thing, and we're gonna just do this right here, and we'll see what happens. No, that's bad. We want it to like persist when it goes off.
Can we skip? If we skip an index, would that work? No, it would jump too much.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think maybe what we want to do is you know what, we will just take out this y offset array. We're going to use y offset like we were before, but we're going to drop this down to be like a 5%. And we're going to add the y offset and the thing from the array. This is good. Maybe need to drop the percentage down a little bit.
Would it make sense to constrain the non-array y offset?
Yes, it would.
Because then I think it would be sufficient just so that it doesn't overlap each other ever.
Okay, so for this y offset, we are going to, like Joey mentioned, constrain it. So we're going to put this right here. And we're going to between -2 and 2, maybe.
Yeah, we can see 2 or 3. This feels pretty good.
Yeah, we might have to space these out a bit because we were getting some bands running into each other, and we don't want that to happen. I guess that's only happened once so far, so maybe we don't need to worry about that actually.
Maybe somebody like accidentally hit the tree with a shovel at that stage in its life. He lost a little bit of his side.
I don't know if that's how that works, but sure. All right. Okay, this is looking okay. All right, so let's try and make these bands look a little bit nicer. So we look over at our gold standard for aliased wood. Whenever we transition between Y positions, we don't we're not leaving jagged pixels here. Okay, there's a few places where that happens, but for the most part, when we transition, we do some aliasing. So we have like a dark color, then we go to like the light color, but we have, you know, like a period where both of them are
active.
And I think it'll go a long way to make this look less jagged overall. Like right now, this is very jagged. So let's see, what's the best way to make that happen? I guess we can store the last Y that we did. And
for the last Y, and if it's different, you just continue on the last Y with the different color for a second.
Yeah.
Do we want to only do 2, or do we want to carry on 3 sometimes?
Carry on 3 sometimes. Yeah, I think we do want to do that sometimes.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's not hard. It's just don't update the Y until 1 frame later.
Yeah, well, I think maybe what we can do is,
or we could just project it while, like,
yeah, because what I'm saying is we just look back.
Yeah. Look back. Oh, I guess you can tell at that point.
So
unless they ever cross over.
What I'm saying is we just look back the X, and if we look back one X and it's not the same, then we, you know, do a pixel there. And we do this like a few times, I think.
Is this
I think that always works.
If we happen to get the bad case where they cross over, right? That would run into issues, I feel like.
I don't know if it'll.
Is it easier? I guess, is it easier to do this, or is it easier just to have a continue on the line if the ahead of time? Either way should work.
What do you mean continue on the line ahead of time? Oh, so just when the Y offset changes, just keep going for a few pixels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we might. Yeah, I guess that's a bit easier. Let's do that. So we're going to make a variable called last Y. Oh, I guess I already made this variable.
That dang lasty.
It does exist already. That's true. What am I using this for? It's probably fine. I'm just going to use this variable. It's probably fine. Okay, so we're going to set our last Y to be Y here. And we're going to right here say if Y does not equal last Y.
I wasn't paying attention while you typed it. Is the inverted case intentional? Because I kind of like it. I like that format. We should use that more often.
It was when I made this variable before, I had caps lock on.
Okay.
Because sometimes I accidentally hit the caps lock on this mechanical keyboard because the keys stick out a lot.
I usually map my caps lock to escape because I always just hold down shift.
All right, I'm creating a lot of dumb variables today. Okay, 0 to 2. We are going to do woodblock image, color at. And we want this to be last Y. And we want this to be, okay, stop. All right, we want this to be last Y, and we want this to be X plus hello, like that.
Oh.
Okay, that's looking really good, actually. I don't know how this happened, but it looks fine, so I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I was curious on that one.
Like, this looks really good. Yeah, I don't know how this happened again, but it's fine. I think we just go with this. I think this is okay.
This with a different color or no different color?
Yeah, we're gonna switch colors.
Okay.
All right.
These actually look really good.
Yeah. All right, cool. So now that we got that, we're going to do these transitions. So they recommend in their tutorial using Ls for doing the anti-aliasing. So we might try to do that. I don't think it'll be too hard. We just basically need to do our offshoot as the lighter color and set the current pixel as the lighter color and then go back to the dark color. That's the idea. So we keep going forward for a few X, right?
Yeah. Correct. And then do we want like a current one? We'll add that later. Never mind.
Yeah, so we're gonna switch to a lighter wood color so that we have more to work with here. And we're going to make this the lighter color, brown, and then this one's going to be purple like we're doing right now. So there we go. Okay, so this is kind of what that looks like right now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So let's make it so that it is an L shape because I do think that'll look better. So we're going to put this in here and put this here, and we're going to make this the lighter color instead of the darker color. Yeah, that's better.
That's some wood.
That is some wood. Okay, we might actually do 2 pixels here. No, it's just going to get overridden by the next pixel's the thing.
Going to get overridden by.
Yeah, I guess we'll do the previous pixel. So we'll do this, and then here we will do a second pixel here, but we'll do X minus 1. Okay, let's try that. No, that's not good.
I like L. I don't like.
Yeah, I don't like this. Make this X plus 1, but I think it's not going to have the effect we want because it'll just get overridden. Well, that's all right. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just go with this. So the last thing we could do is, so right now we are always using this dark purple. We could, so if we look at their masterful wood grain, we see that they actually, for some bands, switch to a lighter color. So here you can imagine that the brown is the dark purple and the lighter brown, the one that's just the base wood color, is the brown in this one. And it might be good to do some rows like that to get this effect, because right now it is kind of heavy, you know?
Yeah.
So having some rows that are a little more minimal might look good. Some of these look really good. Some of them don't.
It looks like I think it's only the light colors that they do it for, but they skip a couple columns every once in a while, like 5% of the time or something. And they skip the drawing, it looks like.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you take this and just move the color down one.
If you shift the color, yeah, just the color shift does that.
Yeah, okay, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Which makes this really easy code-wise. So what we'll do is we're going to let's see. I guess we'll make 2 more variables. Wow, just so many variables. Light wood color and dark wood color. All right, and we're going to use these here. So we're going to make this dark wood color. We're going to make the rest of these light wood color. That. All right, and we're going to here do if I guess we should do, we're going to do just a mod check right now. So we're going to do remainder of, oh my God, I forgot the division symbol changed. I was like, this block looks weird. And it's because we changed the division symbol in this last release.
You can actually read it if we zoom out.
It's true. Okay. So see, this is already looking good. We're going to do remainder of row divided by 3. We'll do every third one right now, equals 0. Then we are going to set our dark color and light color to be something else. So let's go to set our dark wood color right now for the random case. Let's see. Kiwi Phoenix says, random question. What Minecraft mob would you vote for? And what to do what job is the question.
The president?
President. It's a tough one. Because see, the thing is,
there any bug-based Minecraft mob? I guess B is closest.
But the thing is, Creeper has the most foreign policy experience, but I really like Pig's fiscal policy.
No, in the mob vote. Is this like an actual like outside of game vote thing going on?
Yeah, you may have to give us a little bit more context. We're not super up on the Minecraft happenings. All right, so here we go. This looks good. I don't love that we get these purple pixels stranded,
Yeah.
Look at this though. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. I'm gonna go ahead and declare this good enough. This is pretty good looking wood.
Seems fine. We can always come back to it after we get the actual like drawing it working the full flow.
Minecraft Bedrock has a mob vote right now, which you can go onto their server and vote. And the mob with the most votes will come to the game. Joey, can you look up what the mobs are for this vote?
Minecraft Bedrock mob vote server. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. Prima Games is the one that comes up for this one. I haven't seen this since I saw the book in the store like 15 years ago.
All right. So we have a good looking wood grain now. We are going to take this and make it so that when we carve out our thing, we use these same colors in the end. So we have an extract region right here, and this is what's creating our thing. And right now we're just always setting the color to be white, which is not what we want. So because we are only extracting pixels that are not black, we can just go ahead and grab them from the current sprites image. So we're going to go to wood block image like this and just do get color at XY, and that should do it for us.
Okay, so it looks like there's, oh, geez. Oh, no. Wow, this website has a lot of ads. I lost contact. There's the Rascal, I need another second. The Tough Golem and the Sniffer. All mildly, well, I actually don't know what the Sniffer is trying to represent. So the Rascal is a guy with a backpack and like a hoodie, something like that. Tough Golem looks like a golem in a dress. And Sniffer, a bush with a bed frame coming out of it.
All right, that's an interesting description. So I think I would go with, well, let me look these up.
I'll paste a picture of them into the Teams chat, and you can see. And it'll be a second, so you can keep on going.
Okay. All right. So I remembered what I was using last y for, and we do need to actually change this to be a different variable. Last y pixel. I don't know.
Goodbye, Lasty.
All right, cool. All right, and we should be good. Oh, you know what? We should finish doing the thing that we did last time. We ended the stream doing a thing, and then I got distracted by this wood grain idea. It was worth it though. Okay, so last time we made it so that we had a figure out pixels function, and this returns the points that we should be connecting these guys at.
Yeah. So it should be in the chat now, by the way, if you want to give your
oh, cool,
strongest vote.
Interesting. Well, you know, this is not changing my vote. I want Rascal.
Can you see what I meant by bush with a bed frame coming out of it?
Yeah, sorta. That's not what I would have gone with, but yeah, no, I see it.
Okay, I'm glad.
I choose Rascals because Otto's a rascal.
Yeah,
I love him.
I like Rascal name, but I kind of like bush with a bed frame.
Okay, cool. So let's go ahead. We're going to get our. I'm just going to make a variable called points, and we are going to set our points to be the figure out points thing that we're calling right here. So we're going to go ahead and call figure out pixels, and we're going to pass in limbs get value at 0. This is our head. So when we get this, if I remember correctly, I did it top, right, bottom, left. So we're going to set the x of this guy to be whatever the x is for our bottom pixel. So that'll be the first value in this array. Sorry, actually, this will be the second value in order to get the bottom, and the first value from that. So we're doing this is a double array situation. Wait. All right, I'm messing up here. We're going to do limbs get value at 0, set x to points get value at 2, get value at 0. And we don't need an x here. We just need this value. All right, cool. So I'm really hoping we're going to get this right because it takes so long to test this game. Okay, now for the bottom, we're going to be setting it to the. Oh, wait. We did this wrong. Okay, wait. So this is giving us the x offset of the pixel inside of our sprite, right? So we want to do the. Get back to where we were. Oh, well, I'm going to drag this out. We want to take the body x. Wait, okay, I guess we need to make a variable that's going to be called body points. And we're going to set this for our body sprite, which is going to be, we already pulled out our body sprite, actually. So we're going to call figure out pixels on our body sprite right here. Okay, now this is going to take some mental arithmetic that I'm not prepared to do. So we know the points on our body sprite. We need to figure out, so if the body sprite's top point was like 0, 5 or whatever. No, that doesn't make sense. It would be like 5, 0. All right.
Yeah.
And the x of the left of our body is 100 pixels. Then we would want to put we want to line up the x of the thing.
This guy's going to be centered on the screen, right? Which I think makes this easier to think about, in my opinion.
I don't think it makes it easier for me.
No, because I would think of it as it's 80, and then we do whatever the width divided by 2 minus the the offset of the left side, if that makes sense.
I think it's going to be simpler to do it this way.
Okay.
So we just want to do body left plus the x of the, let's see. Okay, so let's just line them up. So we would set the left. We're going to be setting the left, by the way, and not the x. Let's change that right now.
Oh, I see. You're using left as in like the left. That definitely makes it easier than what I was thinking.
Yeah. So we've now lined up the lefts. So we want to shift the left over to the body point. So that's going to be adding the x value for the body point. And then we want to shift it back to line up with our x points. So it's going to be the body point x minus our point x.
Our point, the left point.
Yes. So it's going to be the top point of our body, which is going to be 0. Let's change this to be body points. We're going to get the x of that. And it's going to be minus the points of our current limb, the head, the neck, if you will. Oh, nope, I messed that up. Oh, yeah, right here. That's where I want to put that. Okay, so left plus the body x minus the points x. I think that's right. All right, now for the bottom, this one's much easier because our sprites are actually already cropped, we can just set the bottom to the top. We don't have to get fancy with it. All right, next up, we're going to do the right arm. So in this case, we want the rightmost pixel. We want the leftmost pixel on the arm. So we're going to be doing this one. The thing that's interesting is the top. So we're going to ignore the left. That's still fine. And we're going to be setting it to the body top plus we want the rightmost pixel on the body. So that is going to be body points get value at 1. And we want the y of that. So we want to put 1 here. And then we want to subtract the leftmost pixel of this. So this is going to be 3 get value at 1. Yeah. All right. This isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Can you refresh my memory because I'm forgetting a little bit? We're counting the figure out pixels is getting,
it's top, right, bottom, left, and it's getting the topmost, centermost pixel, rightmost, centermost pixel.
Gotcha. So we're doing this, and we're not just setting the like left to right and all that because it's the centermost portion.
Yes, we are setting right to left because
that one doesn't matter as much, right? But
yes.
Gotcha.
Oh, you know what? I'm realizing now this is going to make it so our legs are like, well, okay, we'll do the legs differently. So this works for the head and the arms. The legs are a little bit different because if we put them in the same spot, they're going to overlap with the arms.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what? We're just going to leave the legs logic the same.
Yeah, that's basically where legs go, I think.
Yeah. All right, so let's try this out. Okay, so we're doing the head first. So let's go ahead and carve. Oh, nope, that's no good. Okay, let's go ahead and carve out a head. All right, now come on. This game is so frustratingly hard. There we go. Okay, we got a head. Right arm. So let's go ahead, give it some muscle. Go curl up because it's showing us its guns. There we go. Gotta fill this up right here.
Kiwi Phoenix says, I voted for Sniffer. I see you also like Bush bed frame. I'm glad.
All right. Left arm, we also want to be showing off the guns. Go. Beautiful. Beautiful. There you go. Okay, right leg. That's a leg. Come on. All right, left leg. Okay, left leg's not as good. Left leg's not as good. That's all right. And now the body. All right, come on now. All right. So close, so close. All right, 1 pixel left. Look at that dude.
Should we get rid of the black outline, or is that good too? Or the black line?
It shouldn't be there, so we must be copying the pixels at an offset, right?
It shouldn't be there. Oh, it's not like an actual double line. We're just copying it wrong. I got you.
I think no, yeah. You see, we're just off. You can, if you shift the pixels over, it's just off.
Correct. Okay. Oh, we just need like the top left values.
Right. That's what it is, because we are. Okay, we'll just keep around a clone of the image.
Keep around a clone of the image. Is that?
Oh, no, wait. We can fix this. We can fix this. Okay, so we just need to go to our, let's do collapse blocks. We're going to format code. We're going to go to extract region. And okay, so we're looping over this, and we just need to set this to be, so I copied the X minus and the Y minus. We really just want this to be XY.
Yeah.
And that'll fix it.
I guess we could still have lines in the middle if you like double line something, but that is.
Right now, if there's lines in the middle, we just make it transparent. So.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Yeah, it's fine. So you can actually put eyes in your head if you really want to. All right. Well, I kind of feel bad that we put this awesome wood grain generating code in such a silly game. Because we did a
beautiful.
What?
This is beautiful.
We did a really good job.
I think we can do like a texture pack extension pretty well with this and a couple others, and I think that would be fun. Maybe combine it with like an output image to console or something like that, and then make it so you can run it a few times and then copy and paste it into the image editor.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to just finish this up. So we're going to make this white so that you can actually see your chisel better. And we need to put in our title screen. So I drew this the other day. Let's see, where is it? There you go. Whitlam Pro 2022. Oh, we should make our wood grain on the Whittlin.
Yeah.
Yeah, we probably have enough time to make that happen.
What I would propose is that you have to make Whittlin as limbs. So draw Whittlin.
I want people to understand this game title, Joey. I'm not going to do that.
I'm not saying that you should do it like right away, like on the first try. But if you do give it a few tries, I think you can make these shapes.
I don't think I can. Okay. All right, we're going to. Okay, so we're going to take our wood grain code. Where is it? Make wood block. Okay, first let's get this showing up in the game. So we're just going to take all of this junk, and we're going to make a variable, which is game started. We're going to make a function, which is start game. There you go. And we're going to take all of this stuff and put it into start game. And we want to also set our game started variable to true right here. And the reason we made this variable is because you see we just had an exception. We're going to go to our on-game updates that we have, and we're just going to put them inside a if game started, so that we make sure that we don't run this game until we actually have finished showing the title screen. Where are you, game started? There you are.
Let's see, we got lol, that widow looks cool.
Thank you. The wood does look cool.
Whittle.
Whittle. All right. So in on start, we're going to set our background image to be this. We are then going to clear inside here. We're going to say if game started, then we're going to do this. Else we are going to clear our background image. We're just going to do that. And we're going to call start game. All right, so now if I press A, there we go. Game starts. Looking good. All right, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and do the wood grain for here. And it would be really cool if we did the wood grain for all three of the colors.
That would be really cool, yeah.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, I think, is, what are we going to do here?
Gonna draw all these characters in the game.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take our make wood block function. Let's collapse blocks, format code. Take our make wood block. We're going to duplicate this. And inside here, we are going to make this take in some parameters. So we're going to do, first, this is going to be base color. And then we're going to do dark color, medium color, and light color, like that. All right. So we're going to get rid of this wood block image here. And instead, we're just going to be using the background image everywhere. So we're going to make this for x from 0 to 160. And we're going to be using the background image, like I said. So let's go ahead and grab that. You can get that from the scene category. So in here, we have the background image. And we're going to just check to make sure that the, well, okay, so first let's go ahead and fix our variables. So we're going to set the dark wood color right here to be our, let's see, so this first one is the darker. So we're going to set this to be the dark color and medium color. Otherwise, we're going to set it to be medium color and light color, like that. And when we are setting pixels, we are just going to, we'll make a function for this. Set if color is going to take in an X, is going to take in a Y, is going to take in a color.
I did think of something that might have been easier, but I think we're already past it, which would just be to make all of the letters transparent and then make another one behind it and draw a transparent image on top of it.
That would have been easier. Okay. So we're going to do if background image get color at, hi Hassan, I saw you. I'm just speed coding right now.
Yeah. We did some beautiful wood grain, Hassan.
We're still doing it.
Yeah.
Really, I'm very proud of it. We did a very good job.
Hassan, can you see the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sniffer is the one that looks like a bush with a bed frame attached underneath it.
Wait.
All right, we're going to call set if color. We're going to pass in our X and
I think the team's chat is on.
Y. We're going to pass in our dark wood color. And then we also want to pass in our base color. For this is the color we're checking for. Okay, let's see.
Is it like a Minecraft animal?
These are proposed mobs for Minecraft that they're voting on currently. In the
Where
team's
do
chat,
you-
you can see the 3 pictures.
Where do you? Oh, it's in the Teams chat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Are these? Oh, I see. I see only. Oh, I see. A sniffer. What is that? Wow, you were not joking about the bed frame.
Exactly. It's even got like the leftover, like not
Yeah.
quite made blanket on top of it.
Wow. Oh, I see. They're building their own build. They're building their own mobs. That's cool.
Okay, and we now need to do this for, so let's see, our rows are, how much is each row? We do row times 5. So we need to divide 120 by 5, which is
120 by 5.
Yeah, my brain's not
24.
working. 24. It is 24. Thank you. Okay, and we're going to go ahead into our onStart after we've set our background thing. And we're going to call this function, MakeWood block 2. And we need to get our colors. So let's see, we start at 2, and then we go 3. It's 2 to 6. All right. So the base color is going to be the lightest color. So that'll be the highest number. So we're going to set this to be, we'll do 5. And then I think we just do like, oh, this is annoying because I made it basically so that we do 5, and then we do the color is going to be like, I think it's dark, medium, light, when really it would have made sense to go the other direction. So it's going to be 6, 7, 8. No, sorry, that's going to be the opposite. We want this to be 5 and then 4, 3, 2. Well, that's certainly not working. Okay, so we have the y offset array from x to this. We're setting our y offset thing. Looks good. Now x from 0 to 160, row from 0 to 24, changing our y offset. We have our dark wood color, light wood color, dark wood color, light wood color. For hello from 0 to do, we're doing x, last y, x, y, x, y, x, y, set, last y pixel. Last y pixel is what this should be.
Lasty pixel. That's how they get you.
Yeah, that couldn't have been the only issue. So let's
Can I see set if color again, bro?
Yeah. So if background image color at XY equals check color, then set color at XY to color. And we're putting in the base color for all of these. So it goes base color, dark color, medium color, light color. And base color is the lightest one. So we're passing in 5 right now. I think 6 should just be the background. Yeah, it seems like the X is wrong. let's see. We're doing X from 0 to 160, which should be right. Well, it should be 0 to 159, but that doesn't really matter.
Are we seeing any effect on the screen at all?
We are on the left side of the screen.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's not just like
Yeah.
we're just getting zeros for the X's, basically.
Mm-hmm. All right. Set of color goes X, Y, color, check color. 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 What is going on?
X from 0 to 159.
All right.
If background color at this shouldn't matter. The variable is different in the set of color. It's not using the parameter.
Yeah, that shouldn't matter.
That shouldn't matter though.
Well,
it's like passing the XY.
We'll do it anyway. I guess it did matter.
I hate that.
Yeah, all right, that's a regression, I think. Okay, so we'll make this 5. Look at that whittling wood.
Okay. Too much to think about on the stream.
Yeah. There you go. Okay, so now it says Whittlin Pro 2022, and we got a nice wood grain going for Whittlin and for 2022. For Pro, we can't really do it because we can't go darker than what it is. I guess we could change it to be a different color.
Yeah, we could make another palette, but that's a lot of work.
Let's make this a different.
If we did the lines just as, if we kept it purple, but we did the lines as lighter, would that make sense?
I don't know if it would, how that would look. We can try it though. Okay, so first let's just try it with this darker purple. So this will be 2. And then we want the color, or maybe it'll be 3. That looks weird. I guess I don't hate it actually. By the way,
it's like a pattern in a Call of Duty game.
It looks kind of cool, actually. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, our game now takes some time to get started because we loop over the screen 3 times.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine, right? It's
how it works.
Yeah, it's just how this game works. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I hope you enjoyed our Whittlin stream. Hassan, doesn't our wood grain, our procedurally generated wood grain, look really good?
I like it. Bro, let me full screen that. Whoa, nice.
Yeah.
We should do
have we shown them the game at all? Should we play it once?
Oh yeah, have you seen the game, Hassan?
I feel like I saw parts of it on Wednesday.
Yes, okay, that's great. There's a bug we have right there. Let's fix that real quick.
Wow, that text is really excited.
All right. So, Whittlin Pro 2022. Oh, failed cast on null. Whoops. So we just need to set this to be 80, 60. Oh, wait, no, I did it in the wrong spot.
The opposite, yeah.
X should be 80. Y should actually be like 64. All right, try this again. Okay, yeah, so the way this game works is, oh, nope, that didn't quite work, but whatever. You have to whittle different body parts, right? So right now I'm whittling a head. Beautiful. Now I'm whittling a right arm. This uses accelerometer controls, by the way.
Okay.
Which makes it very hard to get what you want.
Just like real life whittling.
Yeah.
I mean,
left arm
is kind of like an accelerometer.
Left arm. Try again.
Accelerometer is your hands.
Yeah, if you make a thing that's too small, you get to try again. All right, now we're doing the right leg.
Oh my gosh, is it gonna put together this Frankenstein at the end?
Of course
And
it is.
just show
What,
you.
what
here?
else would we do?
Kind of buffed.
Do you get to decide when to whittle? Oh yeah, you do. You press it. You press
That
it.
leg is mostly
Body.
a blob.
Make the torso. I like how generic body is. Is it torso? Well, yeah, I guess it's torso.
Yeah, I guess torso's better.
I was like, well,
Look
we
at this.
made the
Look at
legs.
this.
Torso
Look at this
definitely
beautiful
cute.
boy.
Oh my gosh! Wow, that actually came together like a lot more artistic than I thought it would. That's actually really nice. Nice. This is fun.
And that's Whittlin' Pro 2022.
Hey.
Available at your local GameStop. Not actually. So thanks for watching, everybody. Reminder that if you want to do the mini game jam, you have until Monday at midnight or a little later. We're not going to check to submit your space-themed game. We're going to be playing all these games on stream on Friday, so make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be making my game over the weekend, I guess, because I didn't do it yet. Maybe Monday. I don't know. I'll do it at some point. But you should make a game if you haven't. It's really fun. Anyway, I'm Richard at Richard on the MakeCode forum. Thanks for watching.
I'm Hassan on the MakeCode forum.
And I'm Joey at JWonder on the MakeCode forum. This game is available at GameStop if you come in with it on your phone.
I guess that's true. And we'll see you folks later.